Hello, and welcome to a new family edition of the Tony G Show for Wednesday, May 20th, 2020. How's everybody doing out there? I hope you're all making it through each day as well and safely as possible. And of course, we'd like to thank those of you who are out on the front lines for everything that you do. This show isn't about anything halfway as important as any of that, and it's hosted by an absolute nobody. So I appreciate you taking the time to watch it. This week, I'll take you through some of my latest projects, report on some family news, and also give you a small clip or two from the past that you might never have seen before. So let me start with the projects. Many of you have reached out to me to provide prompt words for this May drawing challenge that I've imposed on myself. For those of you who aren't familiar with what it's about, I'd like to give you a closer look. While I was in college, I took a class called Draw Anything, which was meant to stimulate creativity by insisting that a rough 15-minute sketch could lead to a great detailed illustration. We'd be given a prompt word by the instructor, and then we only had 15 minutes to draw something really quickly based on the word they gave us, and then post it up in the classroom so that other students could look at it, critique it, and offer valuable feedback that would help us make those drawings into something special. And quite often they did. I actually had a couple of those drawings exhibited in the school gallery at the end of the year. Needless to say, that was an experience I've never stopped thinking about. It was fun, and it taught me a lot about my drawing skills and enabled me to want to continue to do this further. So I'm glad to be able to have the chance to do this here. A few years ago, I stumbled upon an online challenge called Inktober, which provided a similar prompt words and required me to draw something each and every day of the month. Well, since I'd shoved aside my artwork for other hobbies, I found it necessary to jump into this one with a little bit of trepidation. But I soon found out that some of the fundamentals that I learned in that 15-minute class were things that could be useful in getting these drawings done on a timely basis, and it actually fueled creativity. Last month, I asked a few of you for some prompts to keep my creativity going through some downtime, and I was met with so many interesting and challenging prompts that I've also decided to take on a second challenge. That one was called Mermaid, in which I have to draw a mermaid every single day of the month. Now, I have to tell you, that hasn't always been easy to do. I never thought in my entire life that I'd have to sit here and draw a mermaid every day. But honestly, every now and then it's kind of fun. My cousin Ramona came up with another idea, which was to provide movie prompts in which I draw a scene from a movie that one of you had suggested, and then the rest of you have to try to figure that one out. And that one's been kind of fun too, and it's actually challenged my drawing muscles in ways that I've never had before. I'm not really used to drawing something that is already in front of me. So I usually like to come up with things out of my own imagination. So this has been a lot of fun, and I appreciate your feedback. I appreciate your thoughts. I appreciate the prompt words. It has been such a blast to be able to do this that honestly, it's gotten me to a point where I almost don't even want to stop drawing. So thank you, and I hope that you're all enjoying this as much as I am. Okay, moving on to movies. I have been deeply gratified by the response that my Facebook series called Dad's Home Movies has brought upon. Through the watch parties and through comments afterward, I've been happy to reconnect with a lot of you who I either didn't even know in the first place or haven't seen in many years. And my dad would have been very happy to have known that his movies got out there and got to be seen by people who didn't even know that he had captured those memories of way back when. I have a couple more episodes coming your way. However, I have something in this show that has never been seen before by the general audience. It's not that exciting, so don't hold your breath too tightly. But back in October of 1982, I filmed a short Super 8 movie with my nephew Richard called The Boy Who Loved Star Wars. Would you believe there'd be such a thing? Now, due to poor lighting and the setup, and as well as a bad transfer, this movie did not come out the way I always thought it did, and it's actually pretty terrible. But I thought it might be interesting for you to see where some of our ideas were 40 years ago, how some of those things have not changed. Without much more hesitation, from October 1982, here is Richard Caban in The Boy Who Loved Star Wars. Okay, a lot of you responded well to my very first show, and that one was entirely Star Wars themed, but some of you were surprised that I am doing this kind of a talk show, and I'm not really sure why, because I've sort of been doing this for over 30 years. Wait, you don't believe me? I have proof. Let me take you back to March of 1987, where you will see the first incarnation of The Tony G Show.
Hi, and welcome to a new edition of GTV News. I'm Tony G. I've got a couple guests who are going to be here helping me out today to tell you what's been happening these past couple of weeks. This past month has been quite a lot of things have been going on, and so I have a couple of special guests who are going to tell you about it and tell me about it. Okay, let's see my notes here before we finish anything else that we're going to do here. Let's see. Here's what is this? Dear Tony, or whatever the idiot with the funny looking hair is called. Let's skip the letters today. Anyway, we've had requests for some more films of us when we were younger and things that have been going on lately. So I think we're just going to have some of those run. Good afternoon, good night, good morning. Till next time. This is Tony G reporting for GTV News. And somebody get over there and fade me out because I can't fade out by myself.
Okay, I hope you enjoyed that blast from the past more than I did. I don't know who that guy was. And anyway, you see I've been doing this for so many years, just didn't want to show it to anyone for good reason. Lastly, for today, I'd like to take the opportunity to welcome a brand new member of the family. Her birth came within the midst of this world crisis, and we haven't been able to greet her with the fanfare that we normally do. And there haven't been many pictures floating around, and her parents are kind of private about that. But I've been given permission to share these with you. I'd like you to meet Elsie, my sister Elsie's newest granddaughter, my newest grandniece, Savannah. She is the daughter of Francesca and Rob, and the sister to Ariana. Welcome to the world, Savannah. I hope we get to meet you soon, and I wish you the best in health and life. Okay, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed the show. Let me know if there's something that you'd like me to do here in this show. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I won't. Well, for now, this has been Tony G. Be safe and have a great one.
There's something in right now. This is a postcard from one of my viewers. What does it say? It says, "I think your show stinks. Get off the air. Thank you."